Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Rookie Showcase, where we'll get a chance to see the great young and up-and-coming talent in this year's draft. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr.
All the stars of the past March tournament on display here, and no doubt everyone on the floor will be looking to make an impact and turn some heads.
You know, all the focus won't be on the guards, as there are some very intriguing big men looking to up their draft stock.
Should be fun.
So let's take a look at the State Farm starting lineup for the Stars. Foster is out there with Davis, and it's Brown in at the 5 down low. And for the Elites, Johnson, he's in at small forward. And it's Martin in at the 2 guard.
When it might have been hard to get all the top prospects in one gym together to go head-to-head.
Yeah, fortunately those days are in the past, and for those of us who love the game, it's really such a treat to see these young players come out and compete.
Well, he's got enough hang time there to put a little something extra on that one. 2 scoops of ice cream after that.
Here's Foster. Tipped. From the arc.
What a rebound there. He goes up amongst the trees and gets the ball.
Here is Anderson. Johnson with a screen on Brown. Patterson, that's good. And the Stars making a change here.
Well, that was not an easy play, but he made it look routine. Oh!
Well, thanks to some good shooting, they're off to a nice lead here.
Well, they hit the ground running, Steve, from the tip-off, and they've yet to slow down.
Hart covered by Martin.
You know, he got a fingertip on it, but not enough to control the pass coming in that fast.
They have wasted no time building this lead. They've been solid at both ends.
Yeah, they look really focused and ready, intense, together, composed. I mean, they've been hot out of the gate.
Here's Mason. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Good foul.
Shot clock at 5. 18 feet away, and it's Foster missing.
I like the shot, despite the miss. I mean, that's his range.
Anderson inside. Brown's there. The dish to Johnson. Kicks to Anderson. The tray.
Important. You can't, as a scout or GM, you can't let one game really determine your opinion of a player.
Shoots. Blocked. Brown. Here's Richardson. The three-pointer off the mark. The Stars trail by 16. And there's the pass to Brown. Sweet move. The rebound by Johnson.
In a game that can affect your draft stock, bad timing to struggle like this.
Yeah, he is not helping himself, that's for sure.
Johnson with a screen on Brown. Here's McDaniel, and he releases. The Elites leading by 18. Gibson with the screen on Brown. He took good advantage of that screen.
And he's a prospect that a lot of teams have really salivated over. I mean, his physical gifts, obvious.
And when GMs think upside, I mean, the best case scenario, those attributes are often a huge factor.
Pulls it from the elbow. And it's good.
They are just lighting him up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot. A true power.
Martin, the pass to Gibson. Great ball movement. Johnson kicks to Martin. Johnson with a screen on Mason. Can't get it to go. And the Stars the other way now. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Elites on top, delivering the blowout. The game.
Come on now, you got to pay better attention than that on a shooter like him. He'll make that 10 times out of 10.
to stop the run. And the basket by Johnson.
You know, I think he's opened some eyes with his performance out here.
Yeah, not one of the really big names here, but I think he's playing well.
Teammates more.
Knocked loose. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. The Elite's making a switch here. Here's Gibson. 10 points for him. Martin with it.
Great hands down low. Gets the takeaway.
Johnson against Mason. Here's Park. The Elites pull it in.
And this is why they have the big lead. The rebounding has been dominant.
You know, guys, the +8 rebounding, I don't think it tells the whole story. I mean, they've...
Outside, Davis. And stolen by Richardson. Pushing it up. Picked up by Davis. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 4 points this quarter.
You got to love the way he's competing out there, making believers out of these team reps.
Well, and going back to his draft stock, I mean, he might be a guy who climbs up a bit come draft day.
Shots good from Mason.
Now they're finally making some inroads here by knocking down shots from the perimeter.
You know, and on defense, you start to get a little nervous now when shot making is going as well as it has for them. I mean, it's like a stampede, an avalanche. And you definitely not only hear them coming, you feel them.
No good from Gibson.
Not a bad.
Foster down low. Turner covering. Dives for it. Out of bounds. And they retain possession. So both teams make it. And the Stars have possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Douglas with a screen on Anderson. Now here's Douglas, and he banks in the layup.
Well, when the double team's in place, it really spreads the floor offensively.
Johnson in a 2-guard. He's out there with Anderson, and it's Patterson in at the power forward position.
Now that's just rubbing it in, fellas.
Throwing it down with style.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon.
And the Stars have possession. Passes it to Foster. And it's Johnson picking him up. Ball's knocked loose. Here now, the Elites. Oh! The devastating windmill jam.
Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and Steve a wrist breaker.
Outrageous, man.
Douglas working against Patterson. And Foster kicks to Douglas.
Well, you wonder, will the NBA...
And consider part of the territory, I still think you want to try to balance it and do it in good taste. I mean, you think of the classic freeze frame of Jordan dunking with the fast food logo center frame on his jersey. I mean, that might be progress.
Johnson against...
Now that's a special order right there.
Not everybody can cap off a dunk like that.
Yeah, very difficult maneuver, but a tremendous one if you can pull it off.
And it's the Stars' ball. They're really staying on the cutting edge.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, you can see games now in 3D. You can see it on your phones. You can see games on the internet. It's just amazing to think about the innovations in technology that have taken place in the last decade and how they have affected our game.
6 on the shot clock. Martin on the money with the open jumper. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Patterson. No good. The Elites go the other way with it.
That's going to do it. I don't think they have enough time here now.
this one's in the books.
And it's good. Terrific work on the offensive glass to make that one work. Here is Anderson. Oh, missed it. And that one falls for Johnson. Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Johnson. So it's the Elites winning this one easily.
Well, it was a fun one, but the Elites just had the better day. And they'll have a little bit of bragging rights here over the Stars as the draft nears closer.
And although this isn't a league game, you could tell each player out there wanted to win. I mean, no question about it. This was a